It's because your subconscious is so powerful. It can powerfully hold you away from things, and it can powerfully create amazing things for you. It's just about what you've tuned it to. I'm going to share something with you in this video that is like a secret weapon when it comes to manifestation. We all have in here the most powerful machine to have ever existed, your subconscious mind. And it controls 95% of what you do, of what you notice, of what you are open to, of what you allow yourself to receive. We are often under this impression that we notice everything around us, and that couldn't be further from the truth. We notice whatever our subconscious highlights for us, and it will obediently look for evidence to back up whatever our beliefs are. I'm going to say that again. Your subconscious mind will obediently source, look for, show you evidence to back up whatever you have programmed it with. Okay, so that sounds kind of weird, kind of interesting, but how does it apply to you getting that thing that you want to manifest right now? Well, here's a really simple way to break it down. So first of all, I want you to fill out a sentence, answer this question to yourself. I want blank, blank being what you want to manifest, but, and then enter what you worry about, what you fear, what you believe is not possible, right? It might be, I want financial abundance, but I don't believe it's possible for people like me. I want to earn this specific amount of money, but I don't believe that's possible for someone like me, or it's really hard to make, or people like me don't have them, or I'm not good enough. I want to be a successful writer. I want to be able to earn money through my art, but I don't believe a good agent would ever represent me. I want to be successful on YouTube, but I'm scared of what people will think. I'm scared of being seen, and I don't think I can do it. So there's what we want, and then there's a big but in the middle, and then there's the fear, the doubt, the limiting belief that follows that but. So that is currently what your subconscious is attuned to and focused on. You think that you're thinking about what you want to manifest, but you're actually telling your subconscious the big but. And so your subconscious will loyally, obediently create circumstances, conjure more thoughts, and find evidence in your reality to agree with your statement. Yeah, it will cause you to procrastinate, to have mental blocks and not be able to create what you need to create. It will cause you to make decisions that cause you to play small. It will cause you to undersell what you do. It will stop you from making that money, or if you make that money, cause you to impulsively spend it and get rid of it as soon as you get it. It will control, and this is why it's so frustrating sometimes, right? If we feel like, why do we get in our own way? Why do we stop ourselves? Why do we sabotage our success? It's only because the subconscious has been fed with a certain limited story, and it is obediently operating and working for you, even though it feels like it's working against you, but it's just doing its job to show you evidence to back up your belief. And this is why one of the biggest pieces of work that I do with my Align students, I just had an amazing call with my Align community, and I asked them each to share with me in the comments what I've just asked you to say, right? I want blank, but blank. And they shared with me all of their wants, desires, and the limiting beliefs and fears that come with it. And one by one, we transmuted them and turned those stories into new stories of limitless opportunity and abundance and possibility. And if you've ever found that affirmations don't work for you because you say an affirmation and you just don't believe it, there is a subtle art to creating affirmations in a way that your subconscious mind will absolutely be open to. And I like to use language when creating affirmations that sounds like, I am open to, or it is safe for me, or it is normal for me. Let's take the one where somebody wanted to earn X amount of money per month, but didn't feel like money like that was possible for someone like her. The new story could sound like, it is normal for me to earn X amount of money per month. It is easy for me to earn X amount of money per month. Another month has happened, That money's been deposited into my account again, and all is well. I am still the same person. Life is still good, just even better. Sometimes we have a fear that when we get what we want, our life is going to change so drastically that we're going to lose certain people or experiences or comforts that we don't want to lose. And so we hold ourselves away from having what we want because we think that we're going to have to become this totally different person that we don't recognize and that we don't want to be. So again, weaving into your stories things like, I'm so grateful. This has now happened. This is now my life. This is now my normal life. Another month has happened and this money has come through. I now have this incredible agent with these deals coming through. I'm now in this incredible relationship, whatever it is. And you know what? I am still the same wonderful person. And coffee still tastes the same. The sun still looks the same, right? I still pee and poo the same, right? Grounding the goal, taking it off a pedestal and helping your body to know that it can fit perfectly into you, into your life, into what you perceive to be your normal experience. So this is the work, okay? This is the work that most people don't do. This is the work that most people don't share when it comes to manifestation. But the most important thing to take away from this video is that you have the most powerful machine that exists in your skull right now. And if you feel like it's not been operating on your behalf, it's because it's just been obediently programmed to and producing results for a story that hasn't been rigged in your favor. It is our job, it is our responsibility as humans who understand the power of our mind and who want to manifest different and better outcomes and experiences for us and the world around us. It is our responsibility to identify what are the old crap limiting stories that are currently running the show, that are currently in my brain, right? I say that with love. Hopefully you can take everything I'm saying with a pinch of love right now because I'm so fired up, right? But how can I take the stories that I was programmed with, probably as a child, by society and the people around me, and how can I take responsibility from now on and change those stories for the better? And what I'm sharing with you in this video is that if affirmations haven't been working for you, try telling yourself stories in this new way instead, using language like it is safe for me, it is normal for me, and normalizing your goals. How can you normalize your goals, take them off a pedestal, squidge them right into what feels like your normal life for you? And then the final missing important piece is to then immerse your brain in that story for the long run, okay? I'm going to tell you a story of how it worked out for me. Some people find that within 24 hours of shifting their story and their energetic state as a result and what their subconscious is open to. So it doesn't have to take a long time. And especially when things are perhaps, pregnant energetically there in your vortex, like waiting to come through. You've planted all the seeds, you've set it all up perfectly, and the only thing that was missing was you letting go of the old story to allow the new stuff in. In those cases, it can come through super fast. But even if it doesn't happen quickly, please do not be disheartened. Please do not throw in the towel early. I've also experienced people where, they start affirming and telling them, their body and their minds, these new stories. They start telling their subconscious these new stories and they're dedicated to it, and they do it for a week, maybe they do it for a month, and then they look around at their reality and they're like, why hasn't it changed yet? Why have I still not got the results yet? Maybe it's not working for me. Maybe manifestation doesn't work for me. No, please do not allow those thoughts to cause you to give up and to throw you off course. A real life experience that happened to me was I spent the first 3 months of 2024 feeding my subconscious mind with a new money story to normalize a new desired income goal. I took an income goal that when I first started doing this work felt like something that wasn't available to someone like me. I saw other women earn this much money, but I felt like they were a different breed and, made of different stuff, and like they could have it, but I couldn't. This classic them versus me mentality. And I just felt like no matter how hard I worked, that kind of money wasn't possible for me. That's how I felt at the beginning. Then 3 months, I recorded my voice on the Parrot app, telling myself this new story. I started talking to myself about how normal it was, how safe it is, how no big deal it is, how another month has happened and this money's been deposited into my account and it's lovely, it's beautiful, but at the same time, I can handle it. Like, life feels pretty much the same. My savings are bigger, but apart from that, like, I'm still the same person. I've still got all the wonderful relationships and things in my life. Everything is great. Everything's just even better and all is well, right? Telling myself that kind of story. So that was January, February, March 2024. Then November 2024. So 8 months later, that money dropped into my account and it felt like the most normal thing ever. And I didn't have to push myself for that money to come through. I was kind of doing the same kind of amount of work that I'd felt I was doing before. But isn't it interesting? Why? Why did this happen, right? And I believe that during that lag period of 8 months, my subconscious, which was now attuned to this new programming, had started obediently showing me evidence for this new belief, to manifest this new belief into my reality. So over those 8 months, I would get ideas. Right? It's my subconscious going, here's an idea that will help you make that much money, right? So the idea just would appear in my brain. Oh, maybe I should do this, right? Or I would find that I was no longer resisting doing something that would lead to that amount of money. If this kind of information is valuable to you, if this is making sense to your brain, if you're feeling like, yeah, this is where I need to look, this is the key to shifting the patterns that my brain has been leading me to so that I can create different results in my reality, then this is like a huge mega part of what I help my clients inside of Align with. This is a massive piece of the Align program. I'll put a link down below to join the waiting list for the next time that the doors reopen to join Align. But in the meantime, I also have another program. It's a 21-day Release the Blocks challenge. This is one of my most easily accessible and affordable ways to get access to this kind of deeper level work. So across a 21-day period, you will be doing this work that we've been talking about in today's video so that you can shift those subconscious beliefs to start working in your favor. So I'll also put the link down below for that if you want to dive into something straight away and start rewiring your subconscious to work for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. Until next time, bye.